Hey, so today is Thursday, so I am 3 weeks post-op. Yay. Um, yeah, so infection. Yeah, it's not really, it's getting better, but it's not really going away. So I'm looking very much forward to having the result of the culture and getting the correct medicine so that everything gets, cleared up. I think that's gonna happen like Monday or Tuesday next week, and it's really it's really annoying that I still have this infection. So there's that. Also, new problem is that I've started bleeding. This this happened from the site where the vagina was, so it sort of feels like a menstrual bleed, which is it's not a good feeling. The exact same thing happened when I had my hysterectomy. Almost at the same time, like 3 weeks post-op, all of a sudden you start bleeding a lot, and at that point it was like a stitch, an internal stitch that came loose, and I think that it's the same type of thing. I wrote to Dr. Miro and asked about it. He said it's completely normal, and it would there's a cavity there now, and it's quite large, so bleeding is natural. What the vaginectomy does, it removes all the membranes, but doesn't actually remove the vagina. So it's still there, and it just has to over time now seal itself shut. And so it's annoying, but you know it's it's something that I can deal with. I guess I don't really have any more news on the healing front. It's a slow going, and I was prepared for it, which is why I'm home from work and not doing anything. But um, yeah, that's it's kind of part of the whole package. I was interviewed yesterday for a radio program that I'm in. I was interviewed before my my surgery, and then I've been interviewed now, and the guy wanted to know, well, why do I feel now that the whole thing is over? And I don't think it's over. I don't see it just because I've had my surgery. I don't see this as being over. I'm not over until I'm healed and everything, I'm back to normal life and I don't think about this anymore. So I wasn't really able to give him like the big picture kind of update. But I will say that mostly what I feel is gratitude, that this was something that was possible for me to do because there are so many people out there that don't have access to the health care that they need. And I was just one of the lucky ones because I have privilege, and I was able to afford this on my own. I do really feel terrible about the state of healthcare that we have at the moment because people are not getting help and they need help. Um, and they need it fast. This is not something, I mean, once you come out, this is not something that you can just go ahead and live with for years and years and years without taking its toll. It's gonna take its toll. And I think it's a disgrace, really, that it is so hard to get access to healthcare. So I feel extremely fortunate. And I also do understand that somebody might be jealous of me because, I mean, today is also like my 26 months and 2 days on T, which is not a whole lot of time. And I came out like 2 months before I started on T, so I understand why that might, stir feelings of jealousy in those that haven't even had top surgery at this point. And that's a little bit difficult to deal with because at on one hand, I'm really really fortunate. I do believe I received the correct treatment in the correct amount of time. But also I know that I'm definitely definitely one of the lucky ones. And what I try to do is I try to be political. So this Saturday, I'm going to an Amnesty International local meeting where people that are interested in Amnesty International gather and hear about the stuff that Amnesty International is doing. And I've agreed to speak at this meeting about the condition for trans people in Denmark. And I also try to be very like if somebody needs to know about the surgery or anything else, I try to be available. I try to be, a resource. And I think it's very important that those of us that are done transitioning do not leave this community. I mean, you have to at some point because you get really, really, you get fed up with hearing people problems with coming out and stuff because it's over for you and it's in the past and you don't want to deal with those kinds of problems again and again and again. Uh, so you have to kind of withdraw from the community because also you need to move on with your life. I mean, this is a process that takes up a whole lot of time and energy, and once you're done with it wouldn't be healthy if you dedicated the same amount of time and energy to it. But I do also believe that it is not right to become invisible. I don't mean to stealth shame because I do believe that stealth is a choice that some people need to make, and I understand it. But I also know a lot of stealth people that contribute quite a lot because they have an anonymous blog and they write their thoughts and um, they do within the framework of what's best for them in their life. They do a whole lot of activism and work, and I really do appreciate that they take time to do that. And I wish that more people would contribute in their own way, in whatever is best for them. And I certainly am not going to stop contributing just because it's over for me. But yeah, it's an interesting problem. There's so few of us, and we all have to try to do our best to fix the healthcare system, uh, to fix so that many more people can complete their transitions and can move on with their lives. So yeah, that's the kind of thoughts I have about this. But I'll check in with you later, and I'll see you. And I'm fine. Don't worry about me, even though I have an infection and some bleeding and stuff. I'm still doing fine. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you later.